What's on your mind, friend?
What's on my mind? I think it's time for us to continue our adventures, Vilja.
You know what I would fancy right now? A sweet roll or a sweet cake.
I will give her one later on. If I gave her one every time she said she wanted one, she'd go crazy.
Of course.
She'd die of diabetes or something. So we're out of here now. All right. Um, let's see. Jordis is not going to be a good companion to travel with together. The Emma writes in her frequently asked questions that Vilja interacts with many of the vanilla followers on various levels, from basic to quite advanced. For the best experience, I suggest you go with exploring with Vilja and either Lydia, Ahela, Farkas, Argus, Jazargo, or Janessa. You'll soon find out that Vilja not only interacts with them, they will reply, and sometimes they will have quite lengthy discussions. So,
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
uh, honored to see you.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
All right, what do you got?
It's so nice to just talk a little, you and I. I was just thinking, would you be interested if I told you a little about myself?
Please go ahead.
As I told you before, my parents weren't happy on my plans to go to the Skyrim Bard College. It was not only that they wanted me to be an alchemist, they also wanted me to get married. Ever since I was little, my father and our neighbor, Sigar, have been joking about that I should marry Sigar's son Halvdan. I thought they were just teasing us. Believe me, Halvdan isn't the kind of guy any girl with some sense would want to marry. He's an arrogant, spoiled little brat who thinks that every girl in the village adores him and would love to spend her life spoiling him even further.
Yeah.
I never got along with him, especially not after he tried to kiss me and I smacked him. Somewhere where it probably hurt quite a lot.
Good for you.
Therefore it came as a shock when my father said I couldn't go to the Bard College, as both my family and Halvdan's expected us to marry soon.
Oh dear.
What I thought was just a joke was seriously meant, and Halvdan, that jerk, said he was looking forward to taming the wild cat. Of course I got furious. Never ever would I want to marry someone I didn't love. My parents of course weren't too happy when I told them this, but eventually they accepted. But Halvdan, that jerk, he wouldn't take no for an answer. He yelled and screamed at me, and when I told him I didn't want to listen any further, he yelled that he would have his revenge, sooner or later. 2 days later, my precious flute, the one my grandmother had given me, was nowhere to be found. Halvdan had had his revenge.
Oh, Halvdan, you turd. Have you no idea what happened to the flute?
Oh, I actually have a pretty good idea about that, and I'd be happy to tell you all about it, but not right now. We have things to do, haven't we?
We do. All right. Let's hit the road.
Talk later.
All right, so the story's coming out about now this rotten guy that her parents expected her to marry, who said crass things about her, and he's the guy who took her flute. She'll talk about it some other time in more detail. We went out the back door. All right, I'm thinking what we should do, let's go ahead and go to, let's go grab Ayla or Lydia. Well, we could go grab, I'm just not, let's go do this. That's first, where do I have people? I want to take Vilja to a place where she can go just wander around looking for her flowers. Ooh, I know a good place. Well, the Archmage's quarters. There's that little garden. Maybe she'd find something there. There's a little bit of everything growing in there. And Sargo, he's there too. Yeah, let's go get him, because with her, we can have other people follow, and she will just she doesn't count, as near as I can tell, as the sort of exclusive follower that usually you have in Skyrim. You can have multiple followers with her. So let's go get Jazargo and let him and Vilja,
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
let them spend some time together. See how this goes. Can't remember which room is his.
It's a fine day with you around.
Right back at you. Hey, here you are.
Obviously, Onna was happy to get his amulet back. But I cannot understand why he
These
traded
sands are
it in
cold,
the first place.
but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence.
Vilja, that's a question we all ask ourselves. Why did he trade it in the first place? Very insightful stuff there from that young lady.
Jazargo had expected to be named Archmage, but there is still time.
Oh, you ambitious
Are the
guy.
Archmage's robes as comfortable as Jazargo believes them to be?
Follow me. I need your help.
Then lead on, friend.
All right. Okay, you two, let's go. I need to get by you. Okay, I'm gonna come on in. All right. Wrong way.
So, you're the new Archmage. That's great. Although I hope you don't expect me to bow to your honor.
I don't expect you to bow to anything. All right. Let's see. We're going to go to... Let's go up here and let Vilja relax, look around, see if there's anything she can find that would be helpful to her collection. Why are you going to my quarters, Arniel? All right. Look at this. Look at all this stuff.
Yes?
Want to stay here and relax for a while?
Good idea.
All right, let's see if and she may go, poking around and find stuff here. On the other hand, she may go sit down. All right. We may need to be in an exterior. That may be what it is.
Seems like a suitable abode for an Archmage. You know, I would really love to try out an enchantment station. Although, I have no idea how to use it.
See, it's pretty good. She knows where she is. She knows that she's in the Archmage's quarters. It's pretty impressive. I wonder if she would...
How may I help you?
I wonder if she would... about this place.
Yes?
Never mind.
Sure.
Let's see. Traveling together.
Yes?
Alright, we need to be outside, I think. So, never mind.
As you wish.
Let's go.
Of course.
Yeah, if she follows me through here, maybe she'll then see something.
Life as an adventurer can be exciting, but one really needs to spend an evening like this ever so often.
I agree. Feel free to look around if your programming allows you to do that. I know in Oblivion Vilja, the one that I have more experience with, You go outside and you can just... let's we're going to go find a place
I'm
where...
getting sleepy. I think it will be off for bed soon.
What time is it? Oh, my goodness. Thank you for the reminder, young lady. And...
What's that?
would you like to relax for a little while here?
Good idea.
This will allow her to go ahead and hit the sack. Because we did travel quite some distance. Yeah?
Do you think we fit in here?
Yeah, I think we fit in here just fine. It's very big.
It may be that my voice isn't that good, but I do sing better than Wilbert, don't I?
You sing a lot better than Lorebook. She's commenting, of course, on the orc bard that I had to, well, that I was contracted to assassinate when I
Are
was...
you planning to stay up all night? Myself, I must admit I'm a bit sleepy.
I'm wondering whether or not she will just go to bed.
You wanted to talk to me?
Traveling together.
What's on your mind, friend?
Let's see. About this place.
Yes?
We'll spend the night here.
All right. If you say so.
Now I'm wondering if she will...
Anytime.
All right. So now she knows that we are spending the night here. Maybe she'll do the bedroll herself. Not sure what is going on here. I'm going to watch her for just a second. And she's going exploring. Nope.
Yes? What do you want?
I guess I'm going to have to tell her to use her bedroll. I'll have to figure out how to do this for sure.
Yes?
We'll spend the night here.
All right.
And you'll have to use your bedroll.
If you say so.
Okay, that's going to be interesting. See how that works. Yeah, the bedroll is designed to be used outside, but she's getting the inversion, you know, the brain inversion version. All right, Zargo, just watch me. You don't need to sleep. I don't either. She does. So we're doing it for her. This is what love looks like in Skyrim. All right. It's got to be a little uncomfortable. Certainly her neck is crooking. She needs a pillow.
What's on your mind, friend?
Let's go.
Sure.
All right, we're going to take her to some place where she can do some picking. And I'm thinking... no, this is not what I wanted to do. I was distracted. I was trying to read something on my other computer screen. This is what happens when you try to watch somebody streaming video games while you are supposed to be making a recording yourself. Alright, we're going to go to a place where there are flowers. Beautiful place. A place I like to call my home away from home away from home. Lakeview Manor. think once we get there, if it's daytime, we'll go for a leisurely walk and see what happens. It's 8:17 p.m. Well, it's been a full day of travel. So we'll go inside Lake. Oh, she might like the greenhouse side. We'll see.
This next song goes out to the Dragonborn,
Thank
the
you.
savior of Skyrim. Halvdan's wings, they did darken the sky. His raw fury's fire.
Yes?
And his scales
Want to relax here?
sides.
Good idea.
Men ran and they cowered, and they fought and they
Khajiit got
died.
your back.
Why don't you keep Vilja company?
Okay, just this once.
We need saviors to free us from Halvdan's rage. Heroes on the field of this new order wage. And if Halvdan wins, man is gone from this world, lost in the shadow.
Is she better at doing this than Lydia? She is.
Give me an iron ingot. I could actually make you a few lockpicks. My brothers taught me how to do that.
Yeah, she's holding it correctly too. That's good.
Steadfast as winter, they end
If you would give me an iron ingot, I could actually make you a few lockpicks.
all heard
My brothers
the
taught me how to
music
do that.
Well, I would do that if I had an iron ingot, my dear.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you
song
and
of
I?
Skyrim, sky shattering.
It's so nice to just talk a little, you and I. I was just thinking, would you be interested if I told you a little about myself?
Please, go ahead.
I told you about my flute, didn't I? That it vanished 2 days after I told Halvdan that I wanted to marry him. Of course, I instantly realized that it was Halvdan who had taken my flute. But when I confronted him, he just laughed me in the face. He said I would never see the flute again, that such a precious flute was wasted on someone like me anyway,
What a
as
jerk.
I was going to be a wife and not a bard. As he didn't want his future wife to play music, he had simply sold my flute to a weird Skyrim Khajiit bard. He said he was entitled to do this, being my fiancé and all. I wanted to take off for Skyrim immediately, trying to track down that Khajiit bard. But then something unexpected happened. My grandma got ill. Of course she was more important to me than any flute in the world. We realized that she didn't have many days left, and I wanted to be at her side. The last day of her life, she gave me a bottle. Yes, you know which bottle I mean. And asked me to bring it to Skyrim. You see, she had inherited this bottle from her own grandmother, and she had always thought that she would bring it to Skyrim herself. But marriage and children came in between for her, and she never had the opportunity to leave Solstheim. Now she felt guilty over this. She was so relieved when I promised her that I would fulfill her own promise. So here I am, with 2 missions.
2 missions.
This next song goes out
To keep my grandmother's promise to her grandmother, and to keep a promise to myself to track down the Khajiit bard and retrieve my flute.
Right. Can I help you in any way?
Yes, that would be wonderful, of course. Ever since I arrived in Skyrim, I have been asking around among bards I have met, but no one has seen a Khajiit with a Cyrodiil dogwood flute. We should continue to ask around. Maybe we could ask the innkeepers if he has been seen.
Okay.
And maybe it would also be a good idea to ask Khajiits in general. Maybe he has relatives somewhere.
Alright.
If you would help me with this, it would be tremendous. Oh, if I only had my flute, I would be happy to play for you as often as you wish.
Alrighty. Now we have 2 missions that we're working on. I like it. Ask bards, innkeepers, and Khajiits if they've seen this weird Khajiit bard with a dogwood flute.
Anytime.
Alright.
All heard the music.
Home, sweet home. It's so good to be here, together with you.
Let's take a look at her feelings are warming. She now trusts me a lot.
Me, what do you want?
So how are your skills progressing?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Alright, disposition 80, health 690. Let's see, I'm interested in her one-handed is 100, archery 99. Sneak is 100, so her sneak is very good. Her pickpocket is awful. So don't ask her to do any of that sort of nonsense, obviously. And restoration, very high. She's strong, so not so good at magic, except for restoration. But her light armor could use some improvement. Need to get her improved there and in her blocking. All right, pretty good.
Ushered in a new age.
Go knock yourself out, kid.
If Halvdan's eternal, then eternity's done. For his story is over, and the dragons are gone.
Zargo's like, all right, I gotta follow her.
Have you read any good books lately?
Forget it. I don't do that kind of work.
I've been trying to finish a brief history of the Empire. It's a lot to take in.
Don't worry.
Many books are downright boring, though. Too many words and not enough pictures.
Is that so?
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Zargo here.
I am so glad that you are helping me to track down my flute. We mustn't
These sands
forget to
are
ask
cold,
around for it among
but
Khajiit's
Khajiit feels
bards.
warmness from your presence.
Alright, you can stop following Vilja around if you want.
How can I argue with that?
Hey,
Well met.
where are you going?
Zargo had expected to be named Archmage. Are the Archmage's robes as comfortable as Zargo believes them to be?
They are. Follow me, I need your help.
Then lead on, friend.
Now, what else can
You
we
are
ask you?
taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Life as an adventurer can't be exciting, but
We follow them.
to spend
One
an
of the
evening
first
like
songs I
this
ever
ever so often.
Ragnar the Red.
Alright,
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
I wish...
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the
I'm
Red, when he
getting
met the shield maiden
I think
Matilda,
he will be
who
off for
said,
bed soon.
Alright, you go ahead, go to bed.
"Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and wait. I'm gonna... Whoops.
you lie,
I'm gonna wait an hour, see if she ends up going to hit in the sack.
sprinkle our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down
there
and
she goes.
read." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
And she's hitting the sack. Good.
And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more.
That's nice. So now I know that if you just let her wander around a place with an unowned bed, she should be able to go to sleep. I'm going to go ahead and sleep. We're going to wake her up and go on a walk.
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone. For the age of aggression.
Try to remember
is
which
just
characters we...
Yeah? Tell me, what do you want?
Let's go.
Of course.
the storm folks and restore what we own. With our blood
Let's
and
go
our
this way.
steel, we will take back our home.
That house, I've got a sort of little greenhouse in there, so I've got bees and bugs flying around. It sounds kind of funny inside, but they're pretty handy for catching. All right, we're going to walk on down to a town. That's a little 3 or 4 building mini town. That is actually a mod. They're along the shores of the lake here. Who's here in my property? Doggone it, they killed my horse. Oh, that's the bandit chief right there. Doggone it. Way to go, V.
What makes this smell?
A dead horse.
Guess what? I have found one of the ingredients I was looking for.
Good.
Isn't that great?
It is. That's what being outside does right there. Alright, let's go for a walk. Now I'll have to get with Raya and have her buy a new horse. Don't get that way. And she will search, you know, while you're out wandering around. She'll look for ingredients.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
In just a minute.
Don't you even try that. What was that?
Just wolves.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
I do. Let's talk.
I'm supposed to collect an eye of a saber cat, but that's not an ingredient. I mean, it's not like a flower you just pick. It seems we will have to track down a saber cat and kill it. Well, unless you have a better idea, of course.
Alright. Don't worry. I'll get you an eye of saber cat.
Oh, that's great. I must say those saber cats look really dangerous. I'm not sure I could kill one on my own.
Alright.
Shall we continue?
Let's continue. I have Eye of Saber Cat in my stash back at Whiterun. Trying to think of where a saber cat would be. Well, we're going to get a chance to watch Vilja fight her first dragon here. Here we go. One just flew over. Alright, let me get Dragon Rend ready. And I've got everything else. Well, I thought it might engage, but apparently decided not to. Alright. That was stimulating for a minute.
I don't know. I just don't.
You don't, huh? Let's see how she does swimming. See if she keeps her clothes on. She should now, after I change that setting.
Have you read any good books lately?
Even Khajiit have their limits.
I've been reading Overview of Gods and Worship. I'm not sure if I like it yet.
Oh, yes.
My mom always says I should study more, but my father says too much reading is bad for the eyesight.
Of course.
Alright, kids. I'm glad you're having your little dialogue. Let's check in with the hunter camp here. Oh, fisherman.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
That's good stuff. Alright, Eye of Sabercat is on our list, so that's what we're going to go get. And let's just make an adventure of it and go overland.
Pardon me for asking, but are you sure that you know where we are going?
Oh, I know where I'm going. Actually, you know, we're going to Whiterun, so I could let her lead the way. Let's see how she does.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Uh-oh, I hope she doesn't yell at me for not letting her take the lead. Let's find out.
I wish you would look after your armor a bit more often. I don't want to nag, but it scares me when you're not well protected.
Bless your heart. All right. Lead the way.
All right. So, where do you want me to take you?
Oh, let's go to Riverwood. Let's have you get us there.
Of course.
All right. Nice leisurely walk to Riverwood.
There are so many stories about Ulfric's Stormcloak. Sometimes I wonder how many of them are true. Just follow me. We are soon there.
Hurry up, please, will you?
All right.
Let's go. She swims well in a dress. There we go.
A good sense of location is really important for an alchemist who is out in the wilderness looking for herbs all the time.
I agree. And she's getting us to Riverwood. That's good. And there is an option.
It's possible that this isn't the shortest path to the place I'm going to show you, but I promise you, it's the best way to get there.
So even if it's not the shortest way, You can be guaranteed, because Vilja says so, that it's the best way. I like that. All right. There's a... If she... Well, so much for me and my bound bow.
I am so glad that you are helping me to track down my flute. We mustn't forget to ask around for it among Khajiit's bards and innkeepers.
We will not. I'm hoping that we run into the Khajiits right outside of Riverwood. If we don't, we will certainly talk to the innkeeper. And she got us to Riverwood in good time. Better than if we'd fast traveled.
I think Lucan was really happy that you got his gold claw back.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those stabbed shopkeepers. Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down.
I of course don't want to nag, but it would be great if you could find a saber cat soon. And kill it, of course, so that I can have its eye.
Oh, we're working on it, Annie. Trust me. Well,
Shall we continue?
let's continue. Follow me.
What do you need?
We're working on it. There will be a dialogue option, I presume.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Have you seen a Khajiit bard with a Cyrodiil dogwood flute?
Ask Risad, the Caravano.
Find Risad. Okay, yeah, I mean they've had to go in and use voices other than the default voices to get the answers, but you know, at least they do that. Some mods will just include a text line with no voice. So.
All right then.
All right then. So we know who the person is. I wonder if we get a. Oh, I think we left Vilja outside. Hmm.
Here we are. This is a nice little hamlet, don't you think so?
I do. I do.
I wonder if it's possible to make fortune out of drinking contests.
Shall we continue?
No.
Let's continue.
Bad idea.
These are the characters. This is one of the guys who stole her bottle. There's the big guy.
Guess I'm just being silly.
So are we in follow mode? Yes, we are. Alright, now, if I go to my map, it is going to show me I'm going to go all the way. Sometimes I have to go off to one side to get an arrow that I can see. Alright, so the guy that we're looking for is actually right here. We're going to go to the Western Watchtower, see where he is at that point in time, and see if we can track down this dogwood flute. Meanwhile, Vilja is going to be looking for her items. And I still have the obligation to get her a saber cat eye, so I can't forget that. I think what we'll do let's see, hopefully he's not very far away. Just outside of Whiterun. Well, we can just run to there. Alright, so let's go. Come on, gang.
Will the hunting room meadery be a better place now, with Malus matches as its owner? I'm not too sure.
I know you're not.
Pero this one needs something?
Have you seen a Khajiit bard with a Cyrodiil dogwood flute?
Sarah. Of course, Rizad knows Racine and his magic flute. Racine is Rizad's second cousin. Yes, Racine has played the magic flute for us. But Racine needs to walk on warm sand, not hard stones like in Marka. Racine wanted a smoother soil than here. Sarah, Racine cannot be found here anymore. Search for my second cousin, Riften. That is where his feet wanted to wander.
Okay, so we need to go look for the second cousin in Riften. Just for fun, what have you got for sale? Alright, I might sell some stuff here. If I've got anything. I've already stowed away the copies that I want, so I'm going to sell this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I'm going to keep, believe it or not, my character is not a Talos believer, but I'm going to hang on to the Talos one because I like the effect of it. And this one. All right. A little bit of a divergence here. I have to hang on to the food for Vilja. All right. Think we're good. Thank you.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Yeah, you too. All right, we're gonna go into Whiterun, grab that saber-cat eye, and then boogie on down to Riften. Because we're hot on the trail of both quests at once. Let me just go ahead and... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep them both active at this point in time. Alright.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables.
It's fun most days, but hard work.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
That's excellent, Mila. Thank you. Alright, Saber-cat eye. Or Eye of Saber-cat, whatever they call it. Eye of Saber-cat. And meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and tuck away guess what?
What have you got there? Is it an eye of saber-cat?
In fact, it is. Yes.
Yes, indeed. It is an eye of saber-cat. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your help.
Well, I'm happy to have provided it. What is it?
Do you think I look fat in this outfit?
Of course not. You look just lovely.
Do you think so? Thank you.
All right. We're out of here.
Talk later.
Talk later. All right. Oh, Jazargo. We're going to go do something else. Run, Zargo.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
It's time for us to part ways.
Really? Jezargo was having such fun. Ah, well. Back to the college then.
Oh, we'll see more of you later, trust me. Let's see what happens. See who's around.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
It's the middle of the day. Where is everybody? They better be out practicing.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I wouldn't have expected someone like you to be the harbinger. But Godlike trusted your judgment. And so will I.
Follow me, I need your help.
Let's not waste any time.
Alright, now we're going to get the Vilkas character. We'll see how that goes. See if these two are able to enjoy each other's company. And try to track down more information about Vilja's flute. Bee and Barb.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
My money's on the big one.
I suppose I could.
Fight going on.
Do you think that Jay and Kira will live happy ever after? I hope they do. Isn't that
I
what
wanted
everyone
to talk
wishes
about that
for?
suit of leather armor you
To
sold
love.
me. The fasteners
And
are
to be
already
loved.
coming loose.
Fine. It'll be 5 septims to repair it.
Everybody wants to be loved,
Why should
Vilja.
I pay
I
for a
heard.
repair on something I just bought?
All right. Just bring it to me tomorrow and I'll fix it for you.
So, you guards, did you chase down a thief? Is that what the scuffle was? The only reason I ask is because I like looting thieves' bodies. Alright, let's go look for this relative.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Do you want something, friend?
I do.
Sarah?
Can we talk about your flute?
Oh, yes. Racine has the best flute in all of Skyrim. It is made of surreal dogwood and is very precious. Will Sarah listen to the flute?
Yes, Sarah will listen to... Oh, wait a second. That flute does not belong to you.
Sarah? It is my flute. I have bought it in Solstein from a fine Nord man. I had paid for it in my own money. Well, almost. So, how can anyone say that the flute does not belong to Racine?
The man who sold you the flute had stolen it.
Sarah? It cannot be true. The man looked very honorable. Ah, it is true, isn't it? has been fooled. Yes. Yes, Racine could feel that in his bones. The flute does not belong to Racine. Therefore, it will not play the way Racine wants it to play.
That's exactly the truth.
So, tell me, who is the owner of the flute?
The flute belongs to my companion Vilja. It's a gift from her grandmother.
Ah, it belongs to your friend. Yes, Racine can feel that this is a god's flute, not a man's.
All right.
And Racine is a gentleman who wouldn't want to upset a pretty girl or a grandmother.
Can we then please have the flute?
Well, that is not possible. A bard needs to have a flute to play, and Racine hasn't got another flute. There was a flute, but it is gone.
What happened to your other flute?
Oh, it is a sad, sad tale. Racine should have listened to his mother, who always said gambling is bad.
That's true, it is bad.
But Racine didn't listen. Racine wanted to play put a tail of a donkey with a little wooden fellow and a big note friend.
Oh dear.
And Racine lost. Racine had no money, so instead Racine gambled with the old flute. It now belongs to the little wooden fellow.
Little Wood fellow and a big Nord. Where have we heard this before? I could ask this, but I think I know what the answer will be. So what if I retrieve your old flute?
Ooh, then Racine would be very happy. Then Racine no longer needs the new flute. Then you may buy it.
Wait a second. Why would I want to buy a flute that rightfully belongs to Vilja?
Because Racine has paid for it. Racine didn't know it was stolen. Sarah, Racine has paid 500 gold for the flute.
Time to make a decision here. I will retrieve the flute for you.
Sarah, that is very kind. Racine's old flute is a very good flute. You must then find the little wooden fellow and his big note friend.
Yep.
They said we're going to Riverwood. You might want to ask around there.
Yeah, we just saw them. All right.
Walk on warm sand.
All right, guys. Back to Riverwood.
Do you want something?
Oh, what time is it?
Sarah?
$5:33 a.m.
Yes?
Want to relax?
Good idea.
Relax for a little bit here. Kick up your heels. She's going to catch some Z's. I'm going to catch 1 hour's worth of Z's. We're going to wake her up. Then we're going to go. Howdy.
Glad to see you again, my Thane.
Right back at you. I don't know. What have you got? What are you carrying these days? Oh, you're carrying that battle
Long
axe.
life to you, Thane.
All right. Let's go. 2 hours, and then she'll be up. Alrighty.
I think my mother would like you. You're both so interested in mixing potions.
Come on, let's go.
Let's hurry to Riverwood. Who knows? Maybe that wood elf fellow will lose my flute on gambling just as easily as he won it.
Alright, let's go.
Sure.
Let's go out the back door. Yeah, the Riften house is a great house. It's just the right size. It's perfect. It's got everything you need. Both labs. All right. Riverwood. Onward. It's not going to let me teleport to river or fast travel. Teleport? Teleport. Oh, but we'll find them, we will. Still, how did I end up?
You will be so dead.
Oh my gosh, she's like... They're not leaving much for me to do. I can't get a shot in there. Hey, Vilja, no, don't... Oh my gosh. And this was so hard when I did this the first time. I died like 10 times when I was on my first playthrough. Alright, now, if everybody will settle down and quit attacking things, put your weapons away, let's get back to... I don't know how we ended up there. I thought I clicked on... here. Alright. Let's do it again. Go find these guys. I don't want this recording to exceed an hour and a half, so we got a half hour to get this to a place where we can make a logical break. Alright guys, let's go. Ignore wolves. Wolves. Yes, I'm a sprinter in the Skyrim Olympics. did you end up ahead of us? Are you clowns? You.
Yes? What do you want?
Pardon me. Have you recently won a flute on gambling?
Why are you asking? There ain't no law against playing put a tail on a donkey, as far as I know. Yeah, I did win a flute from a Khajiit bard down in Riften. Funny, isn't it? But someone who is born with a tail cannot play it correctly on a donkey.
That is kind of ironic. Give me the flute or I'll make your life, well, can I buy the flute?
Well, I'm always interested in a good deal. However, in this case, I cannot help you.
Okay.
I have already sold the flute. There's no point in keeping it, since I'm not a bard, and I have no idea how to play it.
Where's the flute now?
Well, I sold it to another bard, some Redguard fellow. I believe he was heading for a dawn storm. If you find him, he might let you buy it. But you better hurry up. I think he was planning to leave Skyrim. He didn't seem to like the climate much. Can't blame him. Look, before you leave, maybe you should have a word with my friend here. He has, shall we say, a constantly growing problem related to you. Bye.
Alright, find the red guard who...
Yes? What do you want?
Who am I supposed to talk to? Where's the...
Stay away from me, please.
I believe you wanted to talk to me.
Well, yes. It's about that bottle. The cursing bottle. You took care of it. Didn't you tell the little lady to remove that curse from me?
Curse? What are you talking about?
Well, the bottle cursed me. I swear it did. Ever since that day, I can feel something growing.
All right.
You don't think it's possible for a human to develop a donkey tail, do you?
I wouldn't put anything past you. Okay, this is good. Nope, not unless that person is a complete fool or cursed.
Oh no. That was exactly what I was hoping you wouldn't say. Don't know. I can feel something growing, I think.
Right.
Tell you what, whatever is in that bottle is evil, and it cursed me. I'm cursed. I'm doomed. Please, 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 please. You have to help me. I don't want to live the rest of my life with a donkey tail. I mean, my mother would kill me.
I'll see if I can find a way to help you.
You will? Oh, what a relief. Thank you. Thank you. I swear I won't ever steal again.
Alright. Okay, whatever. Now we're going to stay focused on this one. Alright. Just want to make sure we're on track. Dawnstar. Lots of running around, not doing a lot of skill building at this point. Mostly trying to chase clues and get important things. But the mod does a really good job of, updating the log so you know what's going on.
I work in the mine just like everyone else.
All right.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar. Me.
All right, Wilbert.
Greetings. If you are here to listen to my music, I have to disappoint you. I cannot play, as I've lost my music instruments.
So, have you recently bought a flute from a wood elf?
Yes, I have. Quite a nice flute, actually. Unfortunately, I haven't got it anymore. In fact, I have lost all my music instruments.
What happened to them?
On my way to Dawnstar, I was attacked by bandits. They knocked me down and grabbed everything I owned. Yes, they even took my precious lute, the best music instrument I've ever played. I think the bandits might be part of the pack that infests Fort Felhammer. But when I regained consciousness, it was pitch dark and I had no weapon. I don't care about the money or the flute. If I could just get my precious lute back, I would be so happy.
Right. Maybe I can track down the thieves.
Would you do that? That would be amazing. Tell you what, if you just bring me the lute, you can keep everything else.
All right.
Yes, I will even try to find a way to reward you, although I have, as you know, lost all my money.
Trust me, buddy, the flute would be plenty of reward. All right, Fort Felhammer, guys. Vilja? Vilkas? We're off to Fort Felhammer. Oops. Fort Felhammer. Alrighty, Fort Felhammer. Vilkas is kind of like a tank, even though he's not very strong, and Vilja, she's a melee person, so I can do my ranged thing that I'm pretty good at right now. And I can supply another melee guy. Pick him off.
Give up while you still can.
Uh-oh. Did I scratch your pretty face?
Ow.
By destroying you.
Come on, show me how brave you are. Is that the best you can do, huh?
I think she's got him.
Nothing.
You will be so dead.
I didn't know Vilkas had a... I didn't know he could shoot.
That's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
Why don't you come on down here, and I will. Oh dear. Let's go inside. Maybe that'll be easier. Oops. Must be a Fort Fellhammer key that we missed. Oh, whatever. I'm expert. I can do this.
I have met Wilbert before, on the boat to Dawnstar, but maybe he was too worried to recognize me. Let me tell you about it.
All right. Please, go ahead.
As I told you, I left Solstheim soon after my grandmother had passed away.
You did.
I took a ship from Raven Rock to Dawnstar. On the ship I met some nice bards, a storyteller, and a red god who was fantastic at playing the lute. He promised he would give me lessons, but, well, to tell the truth, I'm the worst landlubber ever. And very soon I got really seasick. I spent most of my time at sea with my head very close to a bucket. It wasn't very pleasant.
I can imagine.
And I who always used to dream about being a sailor.
Mm-hmm.
When we arrived in Dawnstar, the bards just disappeared. Well, to be honest, first we spent an evening at the inn, where we had quite a few beer.
Oh dear.
I think I taught them how to dance on the table the way we do in Solstheim, but I'm not sure. I'm afraid I can't remember that part so well.
Right.
Anyway, when I woke up the morning after, they were gone. And the innkeeper seemed to think that it would be a good idea if I left as well.
You got 86th.
To be honest, sometimes I don't understand the Skyrim Nords. They never seem to dance on the tables or have any fun at all.
Alright.
No wonder they all look so depressed and bitter. You should see the folks back home after a schnapps or four. They really know how to dance on a table.
Alright, we're gonna go find so you never learned how to play a lute then?
Well, I can play a little, but I don't own a lute. Maybe if one day I could afford to buy one. But I still would need lessons.
That's true.
Tell you what, once we have found Wilbert's instruments, maybe he will recognize me and remember his promise to teach me how to play the lute.
Alright. Let's go do it.
Talk later.
Not such a good idea.
Now I'm gonna get you.
Here she goes.
You leave my friend alone, you bastard! You are nothing but a stupid,
Whoops, I almost shot Vilja.
milk drinker.
Who is this, bandit?
You made a big mistake.
That's your best? Ready for that? We are routed.
Now I'm gonna get you. Oh.
guess I could still find some things to sell. That was a pretty good little scuffle.
Have you got both the flute and the lute? Great! So, where should we go first? To Wilbert in Dawnstar? Have you got both the flute and the lute? Great! So, where should we go first? To Wilbert in Dawnstar? Or to Ratsen in Riften?
I'm thinking I'm just gonna decide to go. Let's go.
Anytime.
Let's roll.
What makes this smell?
Now let's talk to her.
Yes?
Traveling together.
What do you want?
Give me an overview of our decisions.
Of course.
Alright. I think we're going to go to Riften first. I don't know, we're so close to here. Yeah, we'll get that done. We'll do that. And that's how we'll play it.
Sorry, gotta run.
Go for it.
Greetings. If you are here to listen to my music, I have to disappoint you. I cannot play, as I've lost my music instruments.
I found your lute.
You have? Is it true? You have really tracked down those bandits for me? Fantastic. I hope my precious lute hasn't been damaged in any way. May I have it, please?
I believe you know my companion Vilja.
Ah, yes. Vilja. I recognize her now. I met her on the boat to Skyrim, but she is the worst landlubber I've ever seen.
Yeah, so she says.
She spent most of the time with her head very close to a bucket.
Yep.
On the other hand, when we arrived to Dawnstar, she really celebrated. That girl surely knows how to dance on a table. I know I promised to teach her how to play the lute, but as she was so seasick, I never got around to it.
Oh dear.
As you have been so kind and brought back my lute, I think I know a suitable reward. Well, rather for Vilja than for you, actually.
A suitable reward.
If Vilja is to learn how to play a lute, she needs a good lute. Now, my young friend Sindra is currently staying at the Bard's College in Solitude. She has a decent lute that belongs to me, but I have just received a letter from her. She has bought herself a better lute and doesn't need it anymore.
Okay.
Here, take her letter. Show it to her and ask her to give you the lute. Vilja can have it. Then you and Vilja can come back to me, and I'll teach her a little.
Perfect. Sounds good. Maybe you should have a talk with Vilja too.
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to that.
Come on, you two. Talk.
Vilja, it's so great to see you. I must say you look a lot healthier now than on the ship.
Oh, Wilbert, it's so great to see you too. And you look a lot healthier than last time too. Tell me, did you really get a good sleep under that table?
With you dancing on the very same table? You must be kidding.
I love that laughing animation.
Maybe we should do it some other time again? Although I don't think the innkeeper would like it much.
One side, coming through.
Yes, maybe some other time. But first you and your friend should go to Solitude and meet my friend Sindra. She has a lute for you, you see.
A lute? For me? Oh, Wilbert, is this true? Oh, I'm so happy.
It's absolutely true. And once you have the lute, I'll be happy to teach you a few tricks. How does that sound?
Oh, Wilbert.
So, we'll meet again, my friend. Until then, safe travels.
See you soon again, my friend.
All right. Nicely done. Nicely animated. Okay.
Welcome back.
I'm so happy for the
always a
lute.
pleasure to
I'm
see
so
you.
happy that Wilbert wants to give me lessons. But I really want to get my flute back first.
Let's go do that. What is it?
I'm so happy
Oh.
for the lute. I'm so happy that Wilbert wants to give me lessons.
Greetings.
But I really want to get my flute back first.
Let's go do that.
Shall we continue?
Let's go. Rock and roll. All right, off to Riften. We'll just make a long trip. The Bee and Barb. We'll go in this door. For some reason, the game always wants to send you around to the other side.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Alrighty.
Greetings.
I have your flute.
Sarah, Racine is so happy. But Racine is also sad. Why? Because Racine no longer has Vesuri.
You dumb cat.
Racine has had a visitor. The big Nord from Solstein has visited.
Yep.
And he swore that if Racine didn't give him the flute, then... Yes. Then Racine would never walk on warm sands again.
That's a terrible threat.
Say that a big for Khajiit is evil.
Just like that hissing.
Racine was scared. So Racine gave the flute to the evil Nord.
Okay. Where can I find the Nord?
The flute first, please. Racine will tell you everything.
Nope. Tell me about the Nord.
Racine is very sorry. But first, the flute. Racine cannot think clearly without a flute in his hands.
Here's your flute.
Ah, thank you very much. Now, Racine will tell you everything about the Nord.
I'd like to take him outside and tie him to a tree.
To a temple in Riften. He said he was planning his marriage.
Ah.
He said he would marry
A wildcat. Yes.
A bit odd.
Yes, that's odd.
Racine can think of any Khajiit ladies who will want to marry someone who hasn't got real whiskers.
Well, that's
Walk on warm sand.
Alright. Vilkas. Dude, personal space.
I'm still here.
I can't believe I just heard that. Halvdan
I'm
has
heading
made
home
flute
if you
and
need
is
me.
at the temple planning a wedding ceremony.
What
I think I can guess who the bride is supposed to be. What a scumbag.
He is a scumbag.
Please, come with me to the temple. I'm not afraid of Halvdan, but I don't want to meet him alone. I want to speak to that scumbag Halvdan. You can tag along if you wish.
I certainly will. Let's go.
Do you want? Sarah?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
She's walking like she has a purpose.
Smile on you, friend.
Jewelry,
Protect yourself
legendary
right.
Argonian
Buy armor from
craftsmanship.
Relka.
Ah, there he is. Want me to kill him? No, I guess that's premature.
Halvdan, what on earth are you doing here?
Ah, Vilja, is that how you greet me when I come all the way from Solstad just to see you?
Skip the crap. You have stolen my flute, not only once but twice. Now I want it back.
Calm down. Our boat is over, and I will give the flute to you once we are married.
Married? You and I. You really are insane, aren't you? I wouldn't marry you if you were the last man in Tamriel. Give me my flute, will you?
Haha, I love it when you're playing hard to catch. Look, the ceremony is already planned. The only thing you need to do is to say yes.
You really don't take no for an answer, do you? Halvdan, don't you understand? I don't love you. I don't even like you. My time here in Skyrim has made me more convinced than ever that you are wrong for me. But I'm looking for something else.
And what would that be?
Halvdan, I don't think you will ever understand what loving and caring really is about. It's about helping each other, supporting each other. It's about giving without expecting something in return. And to know that you can completely trust someone. And that you wouldn't ever want to let this someone down.
Ha! Such nonsense.
Dear Halvdan, I doubt you have ever experienced this kind of affection. And I doubt that you ever will. It's called friendship, you see. And I doubt there's a room for any such thing.
He's looking at me like, what is she talking about?
And, of course, we know all about this. We have found that precious friendship here, in Skyrim.
Yes. Yes, I think so.
Yes, you have.
I hope so.
You have. I'm your friend.
Aha! So, you are Viljas, you precious friend. Come over here. I want to have a word with you. Now. So, you are Viljas' precious friend, huh?
Vilja is very dear to me.
Now, ain't that sweet? She's dear to you. And what does that mean exactly? Are you in love with her, or what?
Yes, in fact, I am in love with her.
What a joke. Why on earth would you want you when you could have me? Just look at yourself. Pathetic. Now you call yourself an adventurer. Vilja loves me. She's just playing hard to catch. That's all. And right now, I seriously cannot understand what is wrong with her. She ought to be the happiest girl in the world. And yet she is moaning.
Vilja wants her flute back.
Oh, I'm sure she does. And she'll get it back once we are married. Or are you intending to play the hero and fight me to bring it back to her?
Yeah, let's fight over it.
That will be my pleasure. However, not when Vilja is watching. Meet me here after midnight. Alone.
Oh, that's going to be so nice.
So, tell me what happened. What did Halvdan say to you?
Halvdan wants to meet me after midnight, alone.
You mean I cannot come with you? Oh, I hope you know what you're doing. He's a dangerous bastard.
Little sister, I'm Dragonborn.
Be careful. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Alright.
Well, you know when it's time for us to separate. Just show me where you want me to wait for you.
Okay. Let's go.
Of course.
Alright, for now, let's go ahead and... Ooh.
You know, I seriously doubt Helga will ever forgive you for what you have just done.
Yeah. I don't think she'll forgive me either.
I hope you feel happy with yourself now. You have proven your value to Brynjolf for the cheap price of ruining the life of some nice Riften citizens.
Oh dear, she knows about my thieving days.
Yes?
Let's go... Traveling together.
What's on your mind, friend?
How are your skills progressing?
Just fine.
Alright. And her block, light armor, still the same. I think her one-handed archery might have come up. Alrighty. Let's roll. Oh wait, I want to have her lead the way.
It's cloudy. Do you think it will rain?
It may. Lead the way.
All right. So, where do you want me to take you?
We don't want to go. We don't want to get too crazy. Nearest inn.
Good idea.
And what time is it? 2:41 p.m.
What do you need, my friend? Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Maybe.
Tell me honestly. Ouch! Oh, you stepped on my toe.
Sorry.
Here we are. And now that we are here, how about a drink?
Would you like a drink?
Oh, how sweet of you.
Let's see if she'll drink any of that wine.
Oh, I like that.
I'm not sure which wine she...
There's nothing like a good drink when one is thirsty.
Give me some more drink.
Ah, this is so relaxing. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Hey, while we are here, why don't we dance a little?
Oh dear.
I can show you how we do it in Solstheim. Just watch this.
Let's see how this goes.
This is actually quite fun. There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's stead. Why don't you join me? It's fun, I swear.
Had to get that screenshot.
Beware, beware, the dragonborn comes, for the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. This is fun, isn't it?
It's pretty fun.
There once was a house called named Lydia the Fair, who always was eating and sitting on a chair. Ah, this is so relaxing.
Everybody's enjoying it. Everybody's enjoying the show.
Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
Get out of here.
What makes this smell?
We don't know.
I really need better shoes.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shall we continue?
Let's.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did.
I've tried to make up for that in many, many ways.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, let me know.
All right, we're gonna go here. Let Vilja rest for a little bit, and I've gone on a little longer than I intended to. I've got a showdown with her, with the guy that wants her tonight after midnight behind the Temple of Mara, and it should be exciting.
What's on your mind, friend?
Want to relax here for a little while?
Good idea.
All right, so we'll continue this and see what happens. The big showdown tonight. Will he kick my butt? Will I prevail? It's all for Vilja.